As you work on projects and activities in your classes, it doesn't take very long for your Google Drive to get cluttered and disorganized. In this tutorial, we're going to look at a number of strategies that can be used to organize your Google Drive. We all have different ways we organize information, so you will need to find the system that works best for you to find your files quickly. This is the iPad version of Google Drive. Let's start by looking at some tips for naming your files in a way that will make them easier to organize and search for. So down at the bottom of my drive, I have 4 random files: a Google document, a Google drawing, a Google sheet, and a Google slide deck. First, consider developing a consistent naming system. For example, if I name every file based on the assignment, the class, and teacher, it might look something like this. If you name all of your files this way, a simple search for English will return all the assignments you worked on in English. Also, consider using a numbering system. If I want to organize files in a simple way, I can add a number at the beginning of each file name. Drive will automatically put them in order by number. The same thing is true for folders. The key here is to make sure you always name your files and continue with the numbering system. Let's take a look at how that would work. As you can see now, all 4 files at the bottom are in the order of the numbers. You can also use emojis and symbols from the keyboard as well. While this doesn't help with searching for the files as much, it does give you a visual way of tracking your files within your drive. So for example, with the Google document, if I'm using a keyboard, I will need to come down here and choose my emoji keyboard. But what I am going to do for this Google document, since it is a paper, I'm just going to go ahead and put a paper at the beginning. For the Google drawing, I'm going to go ahead and put a pencil. The Google Sheet, I'm going to go ahead and put a calculator. And so this is a way that you can rename your files and your folders to make them a little bit more visual. Finally, we can borrow from Twitter and Instagram and use hashtags. If I were to add hashtags when identifying files, when I search for a topic, all I will need to enter is the specific hashtag, and I would see every file with that tag. So now I've renamed each of these 4 files and I've put those hashtags at the end. When I go to my search bar, if I enter in hashtag math, you'll see that both of those files that I added that hashtag to, it's very easy to find those. If I put in hashtag English, both of those come up. So just like with Twitter and Instagram, consider using hashtags. While Google Drive can fill up with files quickly and become disorganized very easily, if you take the time to name files as they are created, it will be much easier to stay organized and quickly find files when you need them.